Alright, how y'all doing today? I bought this greenhouse right here. It's a 30 by 100 foot greenhouse. It's a complete greenhouse. I'm fixing to take it down and take it to my property and put it back up, and I'll show y'all the steps I do, how I do it and everything. And we're ready to get started. So see you in a little bit. Could be salt, yeah.
This one in place first. So you take the plastic off, and then the 2x4, this piece off, and then it'll come apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I built the instruction first, and I put the rest of stuff on it. So this is main structure, and this is main structure, and these cannot go.
Okay.
So you can just screw it.
Yeah, I'll take it apart where I can put it back
Yeah.
like that. We'll get a rock breaker and go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I gotta take a leak.
Yeah.
Hey, do you mind?
Well, when it's hot, comes in hot.
The first thing I'm going to do is take these side plastic off. And I'm not going to keep this plastic because the plastic's only good for 4 or 5 years, and it's cheap enough. I'm going to put new plastic on when I put it back up. So the first thing I'm going to do is take all this side plastic off, so we'll have some air going in there, because this is a greenhouse and it's pretty daggone hot in there. So this is the first thing I'm going to get started on. So all right, so and the way we're going to do that, in here we got these wiggle wires right here, and I'm going to take all these wiggle wires off, and that plastic will just fall right off. And then when I get ready to put my new plastic on, I'll just put them right back up the way I took them off. Okay, so let me get that done and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'm going to stack all these wiggle wires right there, and we need to make sure we kind of write down it's for this side, okay? All right, one of the things I can do before I take top off is I gotta remove the fertilizer tank. So Christy here is going to cut the pipe off even with the ground, cut the pipe on top, and we'll move that tank over here by the trailer, probably stick it on the trailer maybe. And that way I can cut the top off. I can't get a ladder with that fertilizer tank, so we're gonna do that next. Okay, well, now we took the plastic off the roof, which wasn't that big a deal. It's pretty easy actually. And now we're going to go in here. Come on in here. Now that we got it where it's not so hot in here, we're going to go and take these beds down, and then we're going to start taking the frame structure down. So we're going to take the water filtration system out and roll it all up, and then we're going to take the boards down, and yeah, and then we're going to start taking the frame down. Actually, it's going a lot quicker than I thought it was, but here we go. So see you in a little bit. Okay, I showed you start taking down this greenhouse. These greenhouses are right right now everybody growing for marijuana and stuff, and they pan out. Everybody trying to get rid of these greenhouses for pretty cheap. So I bought this one for $1,000. It was supposed to be 100 by 30 by 100. And I took it down, and when I got it here, I figured I'm only gonna need about 50 foot. So this is what I did. I ended up putting it up here, 50 foot of it, and I saved the other 50 foot, gonna make carport or something out of it. But come on, I'll show you how it came out. It took me about 3 days to take it down, and it took me about a month to build it. And I basically built it by myself, so I had a little bit of help, but most of it by myself. So it took me about a month to put it up. And then we planted it, and we planted about 5 weeks ago. And this is what it's coming out looking like. Alright, this is what it looks like. We're already harvesting green beans. These are all green beans right here. As you can see, we've been harvesting green beans. See, there's a bunch more green beans ready to go. There, see there? And we've been eating lettuce and spinach over there. This is this romaine lettuce, that's speckled lettuce. This is going to be head lettuce right here, and that's spinach. And like I said, we've been eating all this. These radishes, we've been eating radishes for weeks now. These are all white radishes and red radishes. And we have peas here. These are all peas, which are getting ready to pick. Here's some more peas we got here, just about ready to pick. And cauliflower, I believe this is cauliflower. I don't remember, but I think. And we have squash. Look at, we put winter and summer squash and spaghetti squash in here. And this is our, I think this is our summer squash. And there's some more squash. Right here. And there's some more squash. And there's some beets over there, and onions. Right over there is onions. And here we have zucchini. And here we got melons. I'll show you the melons. They're coming along great. Look at the size of that melon right there. That one right there. We got a bunch of melons on here. These are honeydews. We got a bunch of them. And we got watermelon growing over there. And here we got lima beans, which might be ready to start picking lima beans. I'm not real sure if they're ready to pick yet or not. And then we got eggplant here, just coming along right here. And we got some sweet peppers here. Now here we got some broccoli. We got a little bit of broccoli growing right here.
Asparagus.
Asparagus. Okay, asparagus. I stand corrected. Asparagus. And we got some hot peppers here. Right here. And then we come down this way, and over here we have a bunch of cucumbers. They actually started picking cucumbers here. Here's a couple small ones right there. They actually started harvesting the cucumbers off of here. Look at this terramite right here. It's coming along pretty nice right there. There's some cucumbers there. And then
broke.
Yeah, it broke off. So, this is spaghetti squash. Is that what this is?
Mm-hmm.
This spaghetti squash right here? So we got a bunch of that in there. Growing like crazy. And then over here we have tomatoes. Kind of windy out there, ain't it? Over here we have tomatoes. They just started producing tomatoes. Like I said, we planted these about 5 weeks ago. 4 or 5 weeks ago, something like that. And now they're just now producing tomatoes. I think there's a bunch down here somewhere. There's some over here, tomatoes. Right here, some more tomatoes. Right in there. So what we did was here in Oklahoma, it gets really hot and your plants burn up. So when I built this, it actually came with a second curtain, and I use it for a shade curtain so the sun in the evenings won't burn up our plants, because one of the biggest things here, you got a garden outside, it hasn't rained in a couple months and it just burns plants up. But here we got the shade. I put in the automatic waters here, so you just turn that pump on out of that tank right there, and you just turn each one of these on. It takes you about 5 minutes to water your greenhouse. And so I got all the plumbing done. And this came with the fan, 4 vents here. We got 4 vents, and yeah, it came out pretty good. Like I said, this thing, 5 weeks time. This is what it looks like. I did buy some weed barrier and put down before I planted it, and that worked out real well, because now we don't have weeds, we just have vegetables, which is really good. And that's about it. All right, thanks for watching.